Good evening and welcome to Decision 2024, where we have incumbent president and Democratic nominee Joe Biden running against Nikki Haley, Republican nominee and former South Carolina governor and 29th United States ambassador to the United Nations. It is now currently 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we have the first poll closings of the night from the states of Georgia, Indiana, Kentucky, South Carolina, Virginia, and Vermont. In the state of Georgia, in its 16 electoral votes, it is currently too close to call, with Joe Biden at 50% and Nikki Haley at 49.9%. Indiana, in its 11 electoral votes, will be awarded to Nikki Haley, along with the state of Kentucky and its late electoral votes also to former Governor Nikki Haley. Nikki Haley's home state and its 9 electoral votes also will be awarded to her, while the state of Virginia and its 13 electoral votes will be awarded to Joe Biden. Vermont and its 3 electoral votes will go to Joe Biden as well. If we take a look at our current electoral map, Nikki Haley in the lead with 28 electoral votes and Joe Biden with 16 electoral votes. It is now 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we have our second poll closing of the night from the state of North Carolina, Ohio, and West Virginia. From the state of North Carolina, it's currently too close to call with its 16 electoral votes. Nikki Haley in the lead at 50% and Joe Biden in the lead with 49.9%. From the state of Ohio and its 17 electoral votes, it's also very close to call, with Nikki Haley in the lead by 0.2%. West Virginia and its 4 electoral votes, no surprise here, will be awarded to Nikki Haley. We now have a pre-race alert from the state of Georgia. Georgia and its 16 electoral votes will be awarded to Joe Biden, and he was able to carry the state as he did in 2020. If we take a look now at our electoral map, Haley and Biden are both tied with 232 electoral votes. It is now 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we now have our largest poll closing of the night from the states of Alabama, Connecticut, Delaware, District of Columbia, Florida, Illinois, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Mississippi, Missouri, New Hampshire, New Jersey, Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, and Tennessee. From the state of Alabama, its 8 electoral votes will go to Nikki Haley. Connecticut and its 7 electoral votes, no surprise here, will go to Joe Biden. He was able to carry the state in 2020 as well. Joe Biden's home state of Delaware and its 3 electoral votes will go to him, along with the District of Columbia and its 3 electoral votes will also go to him. Again, no surprise here. Florida and its 31 electoral votes will be awarded to Nikki Haley. This was a battleground state which Biden was not able to win in 2020 and has gone once again to the Republicans. This is probably the fastest we have ever seen from battleground states' electoral results. Illinois and its 19 electoral votes will be awarded to Democratic nominee Joe Biden. Maine and its 2 electoral votes also to Joe Biden. Maine's 1st district and its 1 electoral vote will go to Joe Biden, while Maine's 2nd district and its 1 electoral vote will go to Nikki Haley. Maryland and its 10 electoral votes will go to Democratic nominee Joe Biden, and Massachusetts and its 11 electoral votes also to the current president. Mississippi and its 6 electoral votes will go to Nikki Haley. Missouri and its 10 also to Nikki Haley, while New Hampshire and its 4 electoral votes will go to the Democrats and Joe Biden. And New Jersey and its 14 electoral votes will also go to Joe Biden. While in Oklahoma, its 7 electoral votes will go to Nikki Haley. In the state of Pennsylvania and its 19 electoral votes, it's currently too close to call. Joe Biden was able to win the state in 2020. He is currently leading there, but it's very close to call, and we'll let you know when we get further results. From the state of Rhode Island and its 3 electoral votes will go to Democratic nominee Joe Biden. Tennessee and its 11 electoral votes will go to South Carolina former Governor Nikki Haley. We now have a key race alert from the state of North Carolina. Its 16 electoral votes will go to Nikki Haley, while another key race alert in the state of Ohio, its 17 electoral votes will go to Joe Biden. Joe Biden was able to flip the state, and he did win did not win it in 2020, but was able to win it currently in 2024. If we take a look at our electoral map, Joe Biden in the lead by 4 electoral votes with 126 and Haley with 122. It is now 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we have our fourth poll closing of the night from the state of Arkansas. Arkansas 6 electoral votes, a goal awarded to Nikki Haley. If we take a look at her map, 128 votes for Nikki Haley currently. It is now 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we have our second largest poll closing of the night from the states of Arizona, Colorado, Kansas, Louisiana, Michigan, Minnesota, Nebraska, New Mexico, New York, South Dakota, North Dakota, Texas, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. In Arizona, Joe Biden in the lead and on the race to get 12 electoral votes, but it's currently too close to call there. Colorado and its 10 electoral votes, no surprise here, will go to the 46th President, Joe Biden. Kansas' 6 electoral votes will go to Nikki Haley, along with Louisiana's 8 electoral votes. While in the state of Michigan and its 15 electoral votes will go to Joe Biden, Joe Biden was able to carry the state again like he did in 2020. The state of Minnesota and its 9 electoral votes, again like Joe Biden did carry in 2020, he has won it again. While the state of Nebraska and its 2 electoral votes will be awarded to Nikki Haley. Nebraska's 1st district and its 1 electoral vote will go to Joe Biden, while Nebraska's 2nd district and its 1 electoral vote will go to Nikki Haley, along with Nebraska's 3rd district. In the state of New Mexico and its 5 electoral votes will also go to Nikki Haley, while New York and its 28 electoral votes, no surprise here, will go to Democratic nominee Joe Biden. In North Dakota and its 3 electoral votes go to Nikki Haley, and its southern brother 3 electoral votes, South Dakota will go to Nikki Haley as well. State of Texas and its 41 electoral votes, it's currently too close to call with Nikki Haley leading at 49.9%. In the state of Wisconsin and its 10 electoral votes, it's currently too close to call again with Nikki Haley lead by 0.1%. In the state of Wyoming and its 3 electoral votes will be awarded to Nikki Haley. We now have a key race alert from Pennsylvania. Its 19 electoral votes will go to Joe Biden. Again, he was able to carry this battleground state again like he did in 2020. If we take a look at our electoral map right now, Joe Biden has passed the 200 mark and is on the lead currently with 208 electoral votes, while Nikki Haley has 160 votes. The map is almost complete. It is now 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we have our next poll closings from the state of Iowa, Montana, Nevada, and Utah. From the state of Iowa and its 6 electoral votes will be awarded to Nikki Haley, along with the state of Montana and its 4 electoral votes. And the state of Nevada and its 6 electoral votes will go to Nikki Haley, along with the state of Utah and its 6 electoral votes. While we now have a key race alert coming out of the state of Arizona, its 12 electoral votes will go to Joe Biden like it did in 2020. We also have a key race alert from the state of Wisconsin, and its 10 electoral votes will go to Nikki Haley. We take a look at our map now. Biden in the lead with 220 points, while Nikki Haley is trailing at 192. It is now 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we have our second to last poll closings of the night from the state of California, Idaho, Oregon, Washington, and Hawaii. In the state of California, its 54 electoral votes will go to Joe Biden, while in the state of Idaho and its 4 electoral votes will go to Nikki Haley. Oregon and its 8 electoral votes to President Biden, and in the state of Washington and its 12 electoral votes will go also to President Biden. In the state of Hawaii and its 4 electoral votes will go to President Biden as well. And we are now ready to call the winner. This 2024's election winner will be Joe Biden, the incumbent president of the United States, and he will remain the 46th president. We do have a key race alert from the state of Texas. It's in its 41 electoral votes will go to Ambassador and former Governor Nikki Haley. If we take a look at the map, Joe Biden has won the election at 298 electoral votes, and Haley at 237, but we still have one more poll closing of the night. It's now 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we have our last and the second shortest poll closing of the night from the state of Alaska. Alaska and his 3 electoral votes, no surprise, will go to Nikki Haley. If we take a look at our final look at the map, Joe Biden has won and will remain as the 46th President of the United States. He has 298 electoral votes, and Nikki Haley has 240. If we take a look at her electoral college, we have no more toss-ups. Joe Biden has won at 298, Nikki Haley 240 at this landslide election and very tough one. Make sure to subscribe to Election Predictions.